I hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing pretty well. Pretty decent. We got kind of crappy weather outside. That part's not doing pretty well. But yeah, things are, well, I don't know. We might have a little bit of slow in our internet fluctuation. We'll see what happens. Richard mentioned that I look fuzzy, but I'm not sure if it's how it's going to play out. But we'll see what happens.
Hey, is that really Benjamin?
Oh, yeah. Ben said he was gonna. I thought he was gonna get rid of that one.
What's up, Thomas? We haven't seen
Tom.
Thomas. I am Thomas. I apologize for that time I went off on you. That was a long time ago, man. Good to see you back. Remember that night, Kevin? It was Thomas I went off on. The show was a train wreck, and I was drinking lots of bourbon.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hardly remember that.
Wow. There's Ray Hammond. What's up, Ray?
Hey, Ray. I'm jumping the gun. I figured better start early than starting late. We get, like I said, my internet, after a certain hour of the day, it just starts bogging sometimes. But we'll see what happens today. I hope everything's moving along pretty well. Say hi to everybody. Hey, Richard. How you doing, buddy? How's the weather in northern New York?
Oh, it's not too bad. A lot less snow than they predicted. It was, what are we, the weathermen here? But at any rate, yeah, it was mainly rain this morning. And
well, that's good and bad. Right?
I'd say about 2 inches, 2 inches of snow, and it's right about freezing point right now. There's Sentai 7 and Crazy Joe expat. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, that's the bad part, because if it rained, that's good. But if it starts freezing, then you're going to start making black ice. And yeah, stay off the road. Just stay home. Don't need to drive if it's doing that, especially if the temperature's fluctuating back and forth. Sentai 7. Hey, Ken, Tom.
Something Aussies have never have to worry about, right, Alan? You guys don't get no snow there.
No, mate. Right now it's about midday and it's 90.9 right now outside. So it's a beautiful day outside.
Wow, that's sweet.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's good
Trees
weather.
are down in Jersey, man. Oh.
Oh, hey, Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Alan, did you hear that YouTube now, after our show goes away, and if you play back the show, you could read what the audience says.
I did notice that. That's actually a good feature, because sometimes part of the show is actually responding to what people say in the chat. So
is the chat. Yeah.
But now you got to be careful, and now you can't go cuckoo and start talking nasty and talking a lot of profanity, because I will get docked for that. You won't get it, but I will get it. And they could give me a strike for that also. So now Richard and Alan, you have to watch out what people say instead of like spectating. Now, if they say something bad, you have to watch it or delete what they say before somebody turns me in again.
Well, you don't have to worry about that, Kev, because for some reason you don't invite me on at the 2 a.m. show when I've had about half a dozen beers, so I don't really. midday, so you're pretty safe with me, mate. Not liquored up by midday.
Oh, okay. Well, you can even start early if you want, but you got to go to work, right?
Yeah,
so,
mate.
I understand you start your new job again.
Yeah, back being a sawman, back sawing up pigs. So that'll be fun.
Good for you.
Still got my fingers, so I must do an all right job.
Outstanding. That's good, man. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely want to keep all your fingers, you know. They're good
honesty,
for something.
You have to be a fucking retard to cut off your fingers. Simple as that. Or not looking at what you're doing.
Don't be drunk on the job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Fred?
Hey, Fred.
Terry.
Yeah, but industrial accidents, they happen so easily and so quickly. It's you know, but today industrial accidents, they will give you a UA test and a blood test and all these other tests all together. So they will try to make sure that you are not under the influence of anything illegal.
Yeah, trust me. We had a bloke fall down a flight of steps. Instead of getting him medical attention, the first thing they did was say, piss in this cup. So we can test that you're not drunk and, on drugs. So,
Yeah.
We just want to find that out in case they have to pay compo or something.
Yeah. We had a friend, we had a guy at work, and he ran off the road because there was ice, and he had a load of ore on the vehicle on the 777, and before and he had to be taken away in an ambulance to the mine clinic. But before they did, the firemen they wanted the guy to take a UA. He had to pee in a cup before they took him off the site.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just because they don't want to make sure you're not high, make sure you're not drunk, and make sure that you're not doing any, like you're not popping pills. So you're not, they just want to make sure they're trying to cover the company's corporate butt.
Yeah, that's it.
Because see, we as people, we can be replaced, but when it starts costing a lot of money,
yeah, that's it. Then, they start covering their ass then.
Yeah, because it's easy to be retrained somebody, but when you have to do it because of negligence off of somebody, then that's costing everybody money.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you don't want to lose a limb.
Who knows?
Hey, I've got a question for Sentai. He's in the chat, or Ren. How long until you reckon you'll go arse over tip down those stairs in that new place you're looking at? I'm taking 3-1 odds. So, yeah.
Oh, really? I haven't seen his picture.
This video he uploaded. I'm thinking those steps, he's going to go over that fucking rail one day, or he's going to go straight down those steps.
He's going to fall in his new place down the steps?
Yeah. If you've seen the video, it's a nice place, but I'm thinking, a place with like stairs and a little balcony thing up the top, like, nah.
Uh-huh.
He's done.
Huh. So you're going to fall upstairs if it's wet, or you're going to fall downstairs if it's wet?
Yeah. Over the banister. Yeah, that's right, Michael. That's what I reckon. It's either the banister or it's the stairs. It's one of those two, but we're going to hear about him having a broken hip soon enough if he moves there.
And how high is it? Is it 1 story? Is it 2 story?
It looks at least about 10 foot in the air, about 10 foot. So yeah.
Oh, that's around 2 story, I guess.
Yeah. He even agrees. So there you go.
Best thing with drinking is to stay on the ground floor, man.
Or install a safety net.
Yeah, crash pad. Yeah.
Put a trampoline down. Put a crash suit on.
Just position the couch so you might actually just hit it when you go ass over tit. That's all, over the balcony.
Oh man, moving is such a pain in the ass, man. Oh, all the shit you got to move, furniture, and man,
moving.
Yeah,
that's for young people, man. That's too rough on your body.
Yeah, I hate moving too. And I'm 36. I hate it. I just bloody go and call up the other people and say, all right, fill the boxes, load up the truck and do it for me. I just really can't be fucked. It's just too much.
Oh, yeah. It wears you out.
No, I did too much moving in my earlier days that I just got sick of it.
The outside doghouse.
Oh, outside doghouse? That's pretty funny. You don't want to be on an outside doghouse, right? Especially during the rainy season. Somebody's saying hi to me. Okay,
yeah,
good.
Smart thing to do, Tom. You know, women get sentimentally attached to everything, and
sentimental.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But then they start becoming hoarders.
Yep.
Right.
Well,
Don't you have a lot of junk in your garage, Rich?
Yeah, and I have an apartment above my garage I could actually rent out, and it's full of. Yeah, my mom, she moved to Maine with my sister, and we lived in another house, and we moved in. My wife and I bought this place 3 years ago, and holy shit, my mom just took her TV, and that was it, and she left.
Smart woman.
Yeah, and she left all of her furniture and it's all in my garage. I can't put my car in it, you know.
Is it nice? Is it nice furniture, like antique stuff, or?
Yeah, no, it wasn't antique, but she bought it all brand new, and my mother had, she liked to buy good stuff, and I gave some of her furniture.
Mike, how you doing?
Seriously, is he in the room?
Kiwi Mike.
Yeah. He's on the panel. Is he back in New Zealand, or is he still in the Philippines?
These are questions you have to ask him. What's going on, Mike?
Not much. How are you?
Now, Kevin, this is the man you want to ask your do's and don'ts to the Philippines, because he's knowledgeable about it. He lives there half a year, and
well, there's a lot of people that we're going to be talking to. That's what our topic for today is. Do's and don'ts.
How's it all going, guys? Long time no see.
It's going pretty good. Alan, this is Kiwi Mike. Kiwi Mike, this is Alan.
Hey, Alan. Hey, mate.
How's
it going?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I reckon I've been on the panel before with you here. I reckon I have.
Might have been a wee while back.
Yeah, a while back, but yeah, I reckon I have.
Oh, okay.
I don't usually get invited there, Kevin. I'm too outspoken.
Well,
Alan, sorry, Alan.
A couple of days ago, you asked if you could pop on, so I figured.
Alan, I usually open up the can of worms, so.
Oh well.
They only have me on when it gets really quiet. There's no one there I can insult.
Oh well, hopefully you'll always maintain this professionalism, right?
You know me, Kev. I'm a supporter behind the scenes now. But yeah, how's it going anyway? I hear.
Well,
I hear there's
what?
been a bit of drama.
Oh well, there's drama. Looks like there's. Do you guys have drama? Do you guys have drama like over in New Zealand and over in Australia? I'm talking about
Well,
like on YouTube stuff. Do they have
nah.
YouTube over there?
Of course we. Well, I don't know about Aussies and Kiwis are very similar in a lot of ways. I mean, you Americans are dramatic. You know,
Oh,
you
you
guys,
ain't kidding.
you guys like the drama, but is how do I put it? It's all verbal, whereas us Kiwis and Aussies, we deal with it face to face.
Yeah,
So
that's the way to deal with it.
yeah, I mean, oh, you know what I mean. It's you got to take YouTube with a grain of salt, I suppose, but sometimes it gets a bit much.
Hey,
Anyway, Kev,
Jay's in the house.
just
How you
before we
doing,
get
Jay?
just before we get
Oh,
started,
I'm
I want you to know something, mate. You know, as a former supporter, Patreon supporter, you don't have to justify yourself to anyone. I just want to make that clear. You don't have to go on any shows and tell them any fucking thing. The people that are calling you names are the people that don't support you. So, you know, why should you have to justify to them anything? I just want to make that clear to everyone who's listening. You know, I supported Kevin for months and months and months. I was one of the
you was the
first.
beginner.
That's right. So I hear a certain gentleman. I'm very surprised that he's gone that way, but to call you a scammer is a load of shit. And to be honest with you, at the end of the day, what you do with the money is your business. People have a choice. They donate, and that's that. You know, as far as I'm concerned, the money you get that we all give goes to you and to your kids. That's the end of the story. It's got nothing to do with anyone else unless they are donated to. So as far as having these so-called debates or whatever you want to call it, you don't have to justify it to anyone, anything. And that's just, you know, that's my advice. You know, I don't understand why that people have to go on about, you know, about things like that. They know your story. They've heard it fucking hundreds and thousands of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be right in saying that, wouldn't I, Richard?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I just feel that, you know, it's got to a stage where I feel they're trying to pressure Kevin into some sort of debate over. It's just all bullshit. Kevin shouldn't have to justify himself at all. That's yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
we'll move on. I just want to make
yeah.
that clear.
I appreciate your thought, buddy.
Well, you know the people that have donated to you, and a lot of them stay quiet. And you know, if they're not complaining, then I can't see what the problem is. It seems to be people that are jealous, or I don't know why, but you know, it's just, and it's not like you're making a great fortune out of it now, anyway.
Well, I got Terry. He's one of my supporters. Mikey 550 is one of my supporters,
Yeah,
and I believe Dick Insider's still one of my supporters.
Yeah, well, yeah,
So,
and has any of them complained, or you know what I'm trying to say?
No.
Exactly.
Terry told me roughly the same thing what you just told me.
Well, that's it, mate. And we're the ones that gave you the money. You know, one of the reasons why I just want to make it clear, the only reason I stopped supporting was because I disagree with you having John Doe on the show, and everyone knows that. And the reason I don't like John Doe is because yous all go on about Peter V, but John Doe is worse than Peter V. When he refers to Filipino women as good for just cooking, cleaning, and fucking, you know, that I don't care what you other guys say. You know, you say, oh, he's only been joking, but you know, he says it continuously every time he goes on a show. You know, and it just pisses me off because you know that affects all of us, especially you guys that are married to Filipinos. You know, I don't know about you guys, but my wife earns 10 times more than what Joe ever saw in his life.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I don't like the bloke, but hey, I agree with you, mate. Don't like the bloke, but hey, it's Big Kev's show, and Big Kev does what Big Kev does.
That's right, Alan. That's why I don't normally go on about it, but it's just that I'm just the last couple of days I've been watching certain blogs and they've been going on about they're basically trying to imply that Kevin's scamming, and I think that's wrong. And so that's why it's just one of those things I brought up. Because I supported Kevin for a long time. I was one of the first, Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
were the one who had to set it up.
As a matter of fact,
you know,
not blowing my own trumpet, but I was the one that got bloody Donna and Cez Style to donate as well. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was the first, yeah. So you know. that's a straw in my hat, I suppose. But yeah, I supported it 100%.
Matter of fact, I got a couple of subscribers that they sent me money to improve my show. So they told me to buy a green screen kit, put it together, and try to improve my show. And so that's what I'm doing right now, as you can see behind me and stuff.
Yeah, and the other thing too, I just remember was don't forget Roberto too.
Well, Roberto bought this Amazon microphone from me, but
exactly. So
people think it costs like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I mean, it's a nice microphone, but I don't use it no more. It's matter of fact, it's unplugged.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. The point being, the point is, everyone that supported you knows damn well that you're down on your luck and the money was going towards helping you as well as your kids. So I understand why people may think it's taking forever to get done. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not like you're making a big fortune. Not like another certain, I better not say his name, but another certain party that gets computers and cameras and whatever, you know. But anyway. Shit happens.
Well, there's a whole bunch of people out there that gets material items.
Yeah.
And you turn around and there's people that's getting it, and somebody just had somebody from jolly old island from another country, and they just had a baby, and now they got a drone and stuff. So I mean, So I mean,
but yeah, I know, fucking. But it's just that's my advice. Don't entertain any of that bullshit. Don't go on any. You shouldn't have to justify yourself to anyone. That's it in a nutshell.
Well, I figured if you're putting money into my business, the business here, then I figured then I could give you an outlook on what's going on with the money, where's it going, kind of like a fingerprint on what everything is going at.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends on the reasoning people are giving you. It's not the people that are giving you the money that's demanding anything. It's the people that aren't giving you any money or any help that seem to be wanting you to justify what you're getting. That's what I'm getting at. It's none of their business. If Terry or myself or any of those other people that have donated to you want to know something, then fine. We're entitled to ask, or but we're happy with the flow, so that's what counts. We're the ones giving you the money, not bloody the people.
And
that
evidently
are,
my shows are doing pretty well. I got 34 people. I'm on for 25 minutes, and I only got maybe 170 followers. You know, that's not too bad. And it's only us few people on board.
I'm just a bit confused, Kevin, why your other show, why, I mean, that wasn't your fault. I can't see why YouTube hasn't given it back to you.
Oh, because somebody quickly, when the pornography came on my show, somebody quickly turned me in moment it happened, and they called up, or they text YouTube and told them what happened and hurry up.
Yeah, but
so it happened really fast.
Yeah, but I understand that, but why is it YouTube looked at the video and could see that your show was taken over? So I don't understand why they haven't given it back to you. There must be more to it.
Well,
you know what I'm trying to say?
This is my second time getting a copyright strike. Well, I got a copyright warning, and then this is my copyright strike.
Yeah, but to get a strike, you have to do something intentionally wrong.
Yeah. Well, and again,
you didn't put the porn on the show, though, did you?
No.
Well, then I can't see why YouTube's punishing you. It's like they would have a record.
Well, I wrote a letter and I explained to them what happened, and then they played back what happened, but somebody already beat us to it. And like I said, it was a planned. It was planned out pretty well.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, I just don't understand that. Yeah, fuck.
But like I said, this is my brand new channel. I'm almost at 40 viewers right now, so I'm doing up. I'm 30. I'm 40. I'm at 40 people right now watching us, and I'm only been on for 28 minutes. Okay. So that's not too bad. It must be you, Mike, Kiwi Mike. You're my good luck. You're my good luck person.
I wouldn't say that. They're probably waiting for me to open up cans of worms. They're waiting for me to voice my opinions.
Oh, I hope not. I hope not. Please God.
I've got nothing to say.
Well, I appreciate your support, and yeah, it's all good.
I have to admit, I like what Roberto's been doing. That's been funny. Roberto's been speaking his mind a bit lately too, and I am enjoying that. Calling you all hypocrites, I think that's quite true. He's been saying what I've been saying for months. It's nice to know that. It's nice to know that I was in the right.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for that other guy. Where's that other guy that you had on your show? I sort of felt sorry for him because I think that was quite rude and insulting too. Even though
our friend Benjamin.
Yeah. Poor bugger. I felt sorry for him. I mean,
he's a good man, and he's done nothing wrong, just like me also. But it's fun to kick the dog around, I guess.
Yeah.
Before the dog bites back,
Yeah, it's like anything. I mean, you got to take it with a grain of salt, I suppose, but it can get quite personal.
Well, yeah. Like when you're in the schoolyard and there's a whole bunch of bullies and they get one person. But if you take away all the bullies and it's like one-on-one, then it's a different story.
Yeah. Well, all I can say is, mate, you know, if they are bullies, and the only thing you can do with bullies is hit the ringleader, bash them, and I'd like to see these people come up to you and call you a scammer. I would love to see that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That stuff would never happen.
No,
I mean,
of course it won't.
Even though I'm called, they called me Orca, the whale, and all these funny names and stuff. But I'll guarantee they wouldn't do that in front of my face.
I got a nickname for you, Kevin. But you know I'm joking when I say it. But I think it suits you to a bone. You ready for it?
Not really, but I guess before you piss yourself, I guess say
Butterbean.
It's all right. I'm hiding behind my keyboard. You can't get me.
Okay.
Jabba the Hutt.
He looks just like Butterbean, the boxer, man. Kevin looks like his brother.
Oh, man.
Point. Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Nah,
don't tell me you're better looking than Butterbean.
I like Jabba the Hutt. I'm sorry.
Now you do sound
Alan?
like those clowns on the other channel.
I'll bring Alan into the conversation.
Yeah, you could bring me into the conversation, but your microphone is that fucking low. I can't hear a word you're saying. All I heard was Jabba the Hutt and Butterbean.
Really?
Oh, well, you didn't miss nothing, so that's okay. Hey, thanks anyway, Mike.
Kevin's that's it. Kevin's put my mic down. That's why.
But you got to remember, Kiwi Mike. I seen what you look like. Okay, so don't throw rocks at a glass house.
That's my saying. What are you doing?
Hey, and I think you're 1 year older than me too. So hey,
I'm 50. What am I now? 57.
He's 1 year younger than me.
Yeah, I just turned 56.
I had to think about that for a minute.
Bunch of old farts here.
Well, it must be the Alzheimer's kicking in.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh well, I've got fucking. I feel like I've got fucking injuries and fucking ailments of an 80-year-old. To be honest, fucking diabetes, mate. The worst fucking thing out. It roots you.
Well,
fucking
happy to hear that. I mean, sorry to hear that. I meant. Oh hell! So when do you think you're gonna go back to the? When do you think you're gonna go back to
New Zealand?
Yeah.
Another 2 months. I'm going home.
Oh. Do you guys have a Do you guys have like a family farm?
We're in the. We're not in the province, Kevin. We're in the city. We're city dwellers.
Oh. All right. All right.
Don't
get upset.
Well, you've seen the photos, haven't you? Or did I block you from them? I can't remember.
Did you really?
No. We stay in Quezon City.
Oh.
So we're city. We're not province people, unfortunately.
What is that city I like?
Not that there's anything wrong with living in the province, but it's just, it's good for me to go and visit places like that.
Monafuco Global City, man. That looks nice. Up in Manila. BGC. BG Global City.
Hey, Malcolm. How you doing? Roger Miller.
Roger is in the house.
So what do you do all day, Mike, besides eat?
Thanks very much.
Oh, hey, every time
you're bigger than me, pal.
Every time I talk to you offline, you. What are you doing? You're eating.
Well, that's part of being a diabetic. I've got to eat regular meals because of the diabetes. If I don't eat it, the medicine makes me. Yeah, it's sort of like a balancing act. I can't miss meals and shit.
I don't think you missed.
I
don't think you missed too many of them, buddy.
Yeah, see, I knew Kevin wanted me on the show so he could bully me.
Well, I was just going back because I had a flashback what you just said to me about the hat.
Come on. I gave you a warning.
Hey, Mike, you got diabetes, right?
Yeah.
So doesn't that affect how the way your body burns food and stuff like that?
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, but the problem is I don't create insulin, which is what everyone needs to live. Basically, you eat and it creates sugar, which creates energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and obviously an average person's blood levels between 4 and 9, and mine's. I've got to check my blood every couple of hours, but I average about 10 or 11. Yeah. I've got it down, actually. I'm actually, but you're right. You put on weight. It's a combination.
Do you have to eat a certain amount of food, different kinds of food, or do you have to stay away from certain kinds of food?
Well, I basically got to stay away from sugar. But then in saying that, I got to, I can't really eat fatty fried foods.
Can't drink?
You can't drink. You
pay.
You can just about everything that you like to do, you can't do, basically. But you can do it in moderation.
Yeah.
But,
okay, moderation. So a little bit here and a little bit there.
Yeah, but it depends on the degree of diabetes you got. And also, you got to think, obviously weight comes into it. The problem is the medicine you take makes you put on weight. And so you got to exercise. But the problem with that is, you got to exercise. And of course, if you haven't got the energy levels to exercise, suddenly the circulation in your legs go. And like walking just a few hundred yards is like walking up a 90-degree angle sort of thing.
Well, only go 50 yards instead of 100. Trying to help you out, buddy.
Oh, I'm all right. I'm surviving. I'm restricted in what I can do. Obviously, the problem, everyone goes on about, you should go and live in the Philippines and all that. But to be honest, if you've got ailments, it's not a very pleasant place to be if something happens. You know what I'm trying to say?
Do you have to go to the hospital a lot? Or do you have to be close to a hospital?
Well, yeah, I take. You see, the problem too is the medications and the technology that I've got. It doesn't exist in the Philippines, so I have to take a year's supply of medicine when I go away anywhere, except if I go to a first world country. I mean,
yeah, kind of like the Philippines.
There's people over there that have got diabetes. Don't get me wrong, but the problem is their medicines are generic, and they're not the same sort of medicines that we have in New Zealand or America. And even if you can get the medicine there, the cost of it is outrageous.
Okay. Hey, Mike, when you go for some of our listeners, when you going at the airport, when you're checking in, do you bring the medicine with you on the airplane, like in your checked-in baggage, or do you do it on your carry-on?
Well, I have some in my check-in and on my carry-on. These days, it's not as bad as what it was in the early years. In the early years, I had to take syringes and things like that. So I had to have letters from my doctor, and I had to get export clearances to take medicine with me, and you know what I'm trying to say, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
but nowadays,
That's why
diabetes is
I'm talking
recognised.
to you about it, for you could explain to the people about if it's hard, if it's easy, if it's too difficult.
Okay, you basically, any medicine you take with you has got to be in your name. It's got to be in the original packaging. Things like diabetic stuff and that, it's pretty well known now. Most countries in the world accept it on face value. I have new technology now which sets off the sensors in the airport. I have a thing that's in my arm.
Yeah.
I'm like a robot. I've got a
Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I've got. It's a little disc. Like if you know what diabetics are like, what they have to do. You know that they have to check their blood regular, and they use they finger prick their fingers.
Yeah.
Well, I don't do that nowadays. I've got new technology, which is a disc. It looks like a bottle top actually stuck into my arm, and that I have a meter and I can scan it. I'm like a barcode reader. I can scan it and it will automatically record my blood levels. Well, when I go through the scanner and things like that, you know how you've got to take everything off and put it through the X-ray machine.
Yeah.
Well, I can't take the sensor out of my arm, so that's. I've had that queried a couple of times, but once they know what it is, it's pretty straightforward. But that sometimes sends the signal off.
Yeah.
But the only way I can describe it to you is like a bottle top. And you put the bottle top in your arm. Yeah. But yeah, medicine's a big issue with me because I've got to take so much of it. And, I'm not a well person, I suppose, but I'm all right. But being the fact that you're going to the Philippines and it's very hot and humid and it's different to where I'm used to living.
Yeah.
Health. I mean, if you're a fit 30-year-old or even 50 or 60, there's people 60, 70 years old that are healthy and good on them. Unfortunately, I'm not, and that sort of restricts my travel a bit, or it doesn't really restrict me that much. But I mean, I've got to think about, like even when I go to the province, I've got to think about, I better take some of this medicine just in case, and I wouldn't want to be.
If something happened to you, and you wanted to, and if you had to go to the doctor, to the hospital, is the hospitals adequate enough for you to go to?
Oh yeah.
To them?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, in Manila, yeah, of course. Outside of Manila, I can't really say, but I'd say most provincial towns, Angeles City, Baguio, even Cebu,
Cebu,
hospital.
Iloilo, Bacolod. Those are all major cities.
But but Bacolod,
Manila has good hospitals.
Yeah. It just depends. I mean, yeah, it depends on what happens to you. When I've been to hospital in the Philippines a couple of times actually. Yeah, I got food poisoning once. That was from bloody Pizza Hut in Makati of all places.
Oh,
I got food poisoning from a Hawaiian pizza. I was
don't eat the
I was crooked.
Don't eat the pineapples.
And I had to go to hospital to get a drip shoved into me. And you see, the problem with diabetes is even simple things like getting a cold or getting or even going to the dentist, things like that. It complicates things because you're like a bleeder. Your blood's like water. It's not,
Okay.
If I got hit in the head with a polo, that would be it.
Most people, if they get hit in the bolo, it's going to be it.
Yeah, I'd say 99% of people. That's probably a bad analogy, actually, but no. The problem is if I get sick or get just a cold or something like that, it becomes a bit of a marathon. You know what I'm saying? Most people would just shake it off, but with me, I'd probably end up in hospital. But it just depends. I mean, yeah, hospitals in the Philippines are a good bet. I mean, you've got to look at it from another point of view. I don't know about America so much, but here in New Zealand and Australia, a lot of people in the hospitals are Filipino in some way or form. There's a lot of medical technicians, nurses, doctors. You know, they're actually Filipinos. So, I mean, the quality of care is not a problem because, you know, they obviously are taught our Western standards. So,
yeah. They were talking about that today over in Jay's show about medical treatment, nursing, and everything, and they had to be
most parts
how
of
good
the world,
they are.
A lot of see, I don't know about you. See, I can't speak for America, but I can speak for New Zealand and possibly Australia. I mean, we're in our country too. Like, you got to remember, New Zealand's a small country. It's 4.5 million people. That's it. So, and we've had some major problems here. Like in the last few years, we had a couple of major earthquakes, which crippled our economy a bit. And the problem with us is we don't have the manpower. And we have a lot of people from overseas, Filipinos, people from India and England and America that are on the technical side of things that are building our infrastructure again. And, you know, and we need nurses and doctors as well. So, yeah, if you're planning on migrating to a country, you'd consider New Zealand as a good place.
Why is it? Because you need a lot of people, and you don't have that many people to
well, yeah. I mean,
population-wise.
Yeah, well, we need to boost our population, but we don't have the manpower or the technical experts. We don't have enough of them to build our roads and our. We had a couple of major earthquakes, Kevin, some time back, and it ruined one city. Completely demolished it, really. I mean, and all they had to, you know, the roads had to be rebuilt, the sewage, the bloody telephones. You know, but basically,
so you had to start from scratch again.
Yeah, well, we're not quite a third. We're not a third world country by any means, but I mean,
it felt like it a bit.
The problem is, you know, that we need like 50,000 houses built.
Wow.
And if you in a population of 4.5 million people, you might have about, okay, I don't know the true, you know, the real statistics, but let's say we need 100,000 people just to build houses. Then we'll need
Harry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So
yeah.
our countries obviously put the word out to all and places like the Philippines and we try and get the best of the best to come here and help build us and offer them a lifestyle that they probably wouldn't never have in the Philippines, for argument's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not just Filipinos. We've got all sorts of people here. We're a multi-cultural country.
Ethnic group.
Yeah.
Multi-ethnic.
Yeah. But yeah, just getting back to the medical side of things. Yeah, I mean, I'm used to it now. It's like just part of life. But, you know, I got to think about things like if I go up to the province, I got to think, well, okay, what if I get sick, or what where's the nearest hospital? And you know, as you like in our country, if we have an accident or something like that, we used to get an ambulance come and take us to the hospital. Now it's helicopters. Can you imagine having an accident in the Philippines? How long it would take you to get medical attention? They have a thing called the golden hour in New Zealand.
Sounds like a bar.
The golden hour is once you've had the accident, you've got an hour to get to a hospital. Well, you can be anywhere in New Zealand, and inside an hour you'd be at a hospital.
Okay.
That's how small our country is too. But you know what I'm trying to say. I've seen accidents in the Philippines, and and they just got no show of getting to a hospital.
Yeah. When I got my head split open, the doctors at the prenatal clinic, they cleaned me up, stitched me up, but they took me. They put me in a transport ambulance to and they took me to the doctor's hospital in Iloilo, and for they can do a MRI on me, and for they could take a look at my eye and everything. They couldn't take a look at my eye because my eye was like shut. It was swollen shut. But yeah,
well,
they just did all these different things. So yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, Kevin. They took you to the nearest medical thing, which happened to be a prenatal thing for having babies.
Oh, yeah.
And they did let's face it, they did a good job, but they did what they could, and then they had to move you on. And that took more than an hour. Then you went to Bacola. I thought you would have gone to another major hospital in Manila or something.
Oh, no. Iloilo was good enough.
Okay. Well, then you're lucky. You, like I say, that's an exception to the rule. But yeah.
Well, see, because like we have doctors' hospital, we have other different hospitals there, but when I exited the country to when I left Manila, and then when I went to Guam, then I had to start the treatment all over again because I went to another doctor's and they looked at me. So just for GP, just to make sure everything was okay.
Yeah, so you know, it's like I say, you know, being a diabetic doesn't restrict you from traveling, but you just got to be conscious of.
So it's not a death sentence.
Well, it's not really a death sentence. It's you know, it's just like anything else. You know, you just got to adjust to life. I actually feel sorry for people in their teens that are diabetics. You know, at least at my age. Well, you know, I've been there and done it, and you know, I've done a few things that have been bad too. But I mean, at the end of the day, I've had a life. But when you're young and you got diabetes, but in saying that, if you're young enough and you get diabetes, you can control it a lot better, and you won't put on weight, and you won't get. Hopefully, you won't get the ailments that come along with diabetes. But I mean, you know, when we're in our 50s, it's like, you know, fuck, you know, what can you do? What can you say? You know, you've had half of your life.
Yeah.
You know, you just get on with it. I mean, hey, I love the Philippines. So I do. I love it. But it gets boring for me too. Because you got to remember, I don't really speak the language much.
How long have you been married?
Oh, what, 8 years? Yeah, 8 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you still haven't learned? You still haven't mastered?
No, to be honest, I can understand a bit, and I'm not very good. I'm not a. I don't know. Richard would probably pick the language up good because he's got a good ear because he plays. He's a musician. You got to really listen. You know, I'm not a very good listener, I suppose. And when
right.
I say the.
My wife always corrects me the way I say things too. You know, it's the way they say things too. They accent certain syllables and things in English and stuff. Yeah.
And of course, my accent doesn't help. I mean, a lot of Filipinos don't. They say I've got to remember to talk like this, basically. Hi, how are you? Are you
I like
okay?
that.
Not to stretch your
you don't do that normally?
English,
I like
right?
that.
Not in the Queen's English.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's almost like the Queen's English.
The Queen's English, Mike.
Yeah, well, okay, and I got to, and we all get lulled into this false sense of security too, because they can speak English, and they do a damn good job of it too. But the problem I have is if I'm in a shop or something and I want something, I tend to rattle it off, and they go yes, yes, and then they don't actually understand what I'm saying. And it's quite like, they make all the motions of understanding me. Like, yes, sir, okay, no problem, sir. But when they actually go do it is that I ask,
they don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like they come back with something different, and it sort of. So I got to take my wife with me every time I.
Like with directions, right? They don't want to.
I don't know where.
Yeah, you know what I hate about that? I'll tell you, funny, and it doesn't matter what class of Filipino we're talking about here, but they do this head motion, or they go like you ask them something.
Oh, it's kind of like a kissing motion.
Yeah, you don't you ask them directions, and they'll go like this with their face. Yeah, that's it. Kevin.
Point with their lips.
Like yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's, and it doesn't matter what class of person you're talking to. They do that. They do. They do sort of head movement. And they make this noise like psst, psst, when they
that means hey.
Yeah.
Psst,
psst.
My wife's Lola does that. You can hear it. It sounds like a snake hissing. Yeah.
Yeah. Point with their lips. Yeah. I point with my finger, but they point with their lips.
Yeah. That's it. Well, just little things like that make me look funny sometimes. But
the longer you're there, the more you pick up this kind of things.
Yeah,
which is kind of nice. So don't expect to learn everything all at once in one moment.
It's quite funny because I said my nephew and niece. I says, "Come on, we're going to go to Jollibee," and they sort of ignored me. And I thought, "Hey, come on, we're gonna go to Jollibee," and they sort of were busy not listening to me, So I went like this, and did the old thing movement. Oh, yep, off we went.
Yeah, immediately you got his attention. Yeah.
Jollibee.
Well, you'd think Jollibee would have got the attention, but what cracked me up was this sort of like it's like they didn't hear me. I had to go. Psst.
You can hear it miles away.
It's selective hearing.
Everybody turns around.
Selective hearing.
Yeah. Listen, I known my wife for 11 or 12 years, and she still fucking has selective hearing.
Yeah.
Come on, hun, we got to go.
Go where? And point.
Yeah. As soon as I do I get a reaction. But yeah.
So your time is almost up, huh?
Yeah.
2 months. That's nice. 2 months more.
2 months more. Yeah. Oh well, I've got to go back and still work and to be honest, it's the trip. The trip's fun for me to some extent, but then in saying that, it's mainly my wife's buzz.
That ain't good.
Did your whole family go? Your wife, your kids, and everything?
Just us, yeah.
Oh,
of course.
That's good.
My kids are old.
I'm glad Mike Luna's here because I can kind of take a break and sit back and relax tonight.
Well,
but you always kick back and relax. What are you talking about?
I know.
I'm the heavy hitter.
I'm lazy.
I'm
older than you, remember.
Guys, I'm actually getting that. We're going to go to the mall. Shit.
Yeah, it works, right?
No, but I'm getting it done to me right now. Oh, nice to hear from you.
Yeah,
Kevin. Yeah. Keep up the good work.
Well,
don't let it get you down.
I'm sorry, but I didn't hear you.
I said, keep up the good work, mate. Don't let it get you down. You can't make everyone happy in this life.
Don't get me down. Don't let me down.
Yeah, hey, Rich, you guys are getting a little bit broken. How do I sound?
You sound good. Am I broken?
Well, yeah, but my site is beginning to fluctuate, so I'm not sure how long we're gonna be on before I start talking into the year. I've done that before. Start talking, and on the other end, nobody's listening to me.
What happened to Alan?
He's talking with his missus.
Thank you.
He's his missus is on what do you call it? Video chat with him.
Oh, okay.
Well,
he just got back. I
understand why he'd rather talk to her than us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hey, how did John Doe get the wrench?
Yeah, Danny, you got it. You gave everybody the wrench the other day.
You gave John Doe the wrench. Are you?
And he hasn't even booted anybody either.
Are you fucking serious?
No, but did you give it to him?
How could I give it to him?
I can't hear a word you said, Rich.
I'll start giving everybody the wrench.
Yeah, but I took them all back though.
Dick Insider wants the wrench. I think he's in the room, or he might have left.
Fucking hell. I'm getting out of here. All right, guys. Catch you later.
All right, Mike. Have a good time.
Hey, Mike. Thanks for giving us all that information. It was pretty good information, man. Seriously, because there's a lot of people that have different things that they have questions about. So yeah, thanks for coming on and giving us insight.
Yeah, Hemi and John Doe both had the wrench, right? When they're both here the other night.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I just thought, all right, brother. I'll talk to you later, Mike.
Stay healthy, Mike.
Take it easy, buddy. Thanks for the insight. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still a little bit undecided. Don't know what. We got a lot of people here. Thanks, Mike.
What do you mean excited, undecided whether you're going to go back to drinking or not?
Oh, boy. Another life, huh? In another life. I want a beer.
Can you keep it going a minute? I want to go downstairs and get a beer, actually.
Okay, but you go ahead. Terry's saying he wants a beer, not a wrench.
Why don't you bring somebody on the panel? Why don't you bring somebody on the panel? Can somebody come on here?
Why? You gonna be gone for a while?
No, I'm just gonna go downstairs. But you know me, I'm an old man. It takes me a while to get up. Oh.
No, just don't forget you're gonna come back.
No, I gotta get my bottle opener.
Oh, really? You buy those kind of beers?
Yeah. Samuel Adams Winter Ales. You got to use a bottle opener.
Oh, I remember when I used to have Moosehead. Moosehead, you had to have a bottle opener. Big Kevin, why is Popeye serious to have? Don't know. Popeye's been on me ever since. Oh, heck, maybe a year, this time last year.
I don't know.
I don't know. Don't know. Nothing to lose any sleep about, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Hey Jay, how you doing? I want. Oh. Oh heck. Yeah. Things are going to look pretty good. Summertime's coming. Lot of things gonna change. Hopefully the weather's changing. There was a big cold front that came in from, I think it was from Wyoming area. I don't know where it came in from, but boy, pretty crappy weather. Now we're just getting kind of crappy weather. High winds. Temperature dropped down quite a bit. Yeah. Oh hell. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hope you all are doing good, Jess. Hope if you guys are up in the northern states, boy, dress warm. You know, Richard's saying it's snowing out over in Boston area. I seen a clip.
I'm not
These
in Boston.
beach house properties getting all pounded by the ocean waves.
Yeah, Boston got hammered last week.
Was that last week?
Dick Insider wants a wrench. Yeah. Dick Insider wants a wrench.
Well, if I give you a wrench, Dick Insider, you're not going to get in trouble.
No, he's a good guy. You know, Dick Insider.
I know, but that's not what I. No, I said in trouble. I don't want nobody get in trouble.
I found out my father-in-law is in the hospital in Cebu. He's got an enlarged heart. I wanted to bring him here last year. Was in the process, and they didn't finish the paperwork and everything. Could have got him good medical care here.
No, not Big Kevin. President of what? Oh hell, yeah.
Everybody's got wrenches. Can you guys boot me?
Yeah, something. You know. You know.
Jerry had a wrench before.
Hell. Danny. Oh, why? Hey, quit abusing the wrench.
What? Alan Anderson? Philippines bound. What was that?
I don't know.
These guys are deleting each other's messages. Wow. Let me think.
Did Alan do that? Oh, Allison. Is Alan back?
I think he's like 68, 69. Jimmy.
I better hurry up and get
their diet is not good there. They don't eat well and stuff. They eat very bad foods, and he wasn't a smoker or anything either, you know.
What happened to John Doe? Not John Doe. Jerry.
I don't know. Somebody booted him. Did they boot him or just? All right. Yes, of course.
I better take back these wrenches before they take away all my people.
Uh-oh, John Doe doesn't have one now. Uh-oh. He's powerless now.
No, they're all going to be they're all going to be powerless. Who deleted Jerry? You know, that it says Alan, but Alan's not here.
Yeah, he's in the chat, but he's not on
well, don't shit.
I told you he's talking with his missus in video chat.
Oh well, and who deleted
Hey, Graham was.
Randall? Oh, maybe Randall took his own message out.
Oh, message retracted.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Use the power, Jay. Delete Jerry's message. That where he says he needs a wrench. Oh. Everybody's had a wrench in this room.
Things you do for entertainment, huh?
Yeah.
No, seriously though, there are some questions, things to know about when you go to the Philippines, the do's and don'ts. You know, lot of Filipinos are friendly, guys and women. When somebody waving at you, little kids, big people, old people, it's always good to wave back. You know, they like a lot of Filipinos are sociable people, so they wanna like be waved at, saying hi to. They like to be acknowledged. We all like to be acknowledged. Be friendly. If you're kind of kept to yourself, you know that part's not very good. So you want to try to, like when you're at the mall, smile at people. Don't have a stone face. Have a good sense of humor.
Don't be rude.
Well, that would be a good. That's a good thought, Rich.
You know, us New Yorkers are notorious for our rude behavior. Right, John Doe?
Well, hopefully when you visit another country, you leave those kind of behaviors at the airport and you could pick it up when you get back on the airplane. So that part would be good. Oh, somebody's messaging me. Just a moment, Rich. Yeah, slow. My internet going from Facebook to here, or Facebook from YouTube to Facebook is taking forever.
Trixie told Ren they're not taking a new apartment. Bad energy.
Huh. Maybe she didn't like the steps.
I don't know if that's is that Benjamin?
What is the person's? I'm not looking right now, Rich.
Is it true what they said that Trixie shows boobs? Wow.
What the hell? What?
That's a band.
Okay.
Demongo from Belgium. I don't know. How come there's two of them? Oh my!
I don't know what to.
If I had boobs, I'd show them to you guys for dollars.
Oh, yuck! That's okay, Rich.
Hey, remember Bob Cooper?
No boob showing for you.
Hey, where's Bob Cooper? Anyhow, get him on here. I don't have any friends, Dickens. I'm friendless. Right, Kev?
You're my friend.
I don't have any friends.
Yeah, what's another good thing, Rich, when you're in the Philippines? What is a good do, or what's a good thing not to do when you're in the Philippines?
Not to, as a lot of people have learned, like shame a Filipino. You know, they might pull a knife on you if you shame them, right?
Are you talking about like drinking, going out, two-timing, what?
No, I'm talking about like embarrassing
Cheating?
them or something, you know. Yeah. You know, what do you call it? Oh.
Okay, I'm back again. What now?
Wow, there's
Yeah.
a lot to read here.
Well, I know like when you're going out to the bars and don't go out and drink with a bunch of friends and you're with your girlfriend, and if you're checking out another girl, that's not good. Don't start looking at checking her out and maybe get up and go over her to her and try to get her phone number, and because she went up, your girlfriend went out and got to go to the bathroom, go to the CR, and now is your moment to hurry up and to get your chance to get her phone number.
Oh,
Yeah,
gee.
don't do that, because that's not going to happen. That's
well,
not going to be a good thing.
I'm a married man, so I wouldn't do that. But my
Yeah,
wife,
but a lot of people do it.
my wife actually doesn't mind if I admire other women, but you know, because
Just
she
don't
says
admire them for a long period of time.
no. She says, you know, she goes, I'm a normal red-blooded man, and you know what would she'd rather, you know, me admire women or men? You know, she can compete against women, but you know, if you're a gay, what can you do? You know, that's the way she thinks. You know.
Yeah, but that's like if a man is comes up to your wife and you're not around, and and she's talking to a man. Is that the same thing?
Oh, I don't I actually like my wife to dress very hot and look good and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't mind that.
But not
I'm not
but
insecure at
not
all.
for a guy to go up to her and talk
I'm not
to
that
her,
kind of
right?
guy that's insecure at all.
Huh.
Absolutely not.
That's good. Okay, good. They left a message again. Let me see what happens. No.
You can ask my wife sometime, even when, you know, just ask her off the cuff where, you know, when she comes around, say,
Okay.
Cleo.
Yeah, Rich, I'm doing two things at the same time. I'm just following. Somebody's leaving a message to me, and I'm just trying to do two things at the same time. It's difficult for me to do
Oh, dear.
because I'm not very good at it. It's like walking. Hey, Kevin, link me, please. Link me, please. That sounds kind of funny. Just a moment.
I'm trying very hard, Russ, not to work.
Okay, no, yes, there we go. Yeah, Ben says hi.
I won't get Social Security. Say I'm 58 for what, till 62. I'll collect it at 62.
Oh, I misspelled it. Dang it.
Four more years. My dad always said, get it as soon as you can, so you can collect it for as long as you can. I think somebody did a thing on it. I think maybe it was Jerry. Is Jerry still here?
Yeah, I just let Ben wanted a link, so I just dropped him a link. Yeah,
Hello.
Hey, brother.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, Richard.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, it's just to say, Richard, that the other band, the Mongo, no, that's just a faker.
They're fake in the room?
Yeah, I am the Belgian Mongol with the Down syndrome, and Banda Mongo don't. It's just a faker. I think who it is. So don't worry about him. He's just my baby brother from Belgium. That's it.
Oh well.
And what he said also to Sentai 7 on that nick, Sentai 7 knows better. I'm not like that.
Yeah.
You get some crazy shit in this.
Yeah. They are smart enough to know.
Thanks for the shout out, big brother.
Yeah. Don't care.
What the hell?
Whatever it makes him happy.
Yes, exactly.
White cat. Still waiting on the emails that he wants to send to my boss that I'm a pedophile. So I'm still waiting on it. Come on. Hello, can you live get? Come on.
You got that right, Jack Jones. We're a bunch of oddballs, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just read in the chat. Baby brother.
Yeah. I'm two people are talking to me on. There you go. Good. I got a new subscriber. Ha.
Yeah, Bandamanga, is he a new subscriber? Good luck with him.
No.
Ah, okay.
No. Maybe he is, but no. I have another another guy, a woman, couple, I think. PW, how you doing, man? What's happening? What is going on in your side of the town? Wow, we got 7 people thumbs down, 16 people up, and we got 38 people watching our show.
Can you hear those snowplows?
That's not too bad. We only got 100. We got 176 people subscribed to my show, so that's pretty dang good.
Me too, Ren. That's what I'm doing, drinking beer. Unfortunately, Kevin.
Don't get in trouble.
Kevin doesn't drink.
I used to. I used to have a good time. Yeah, when you're on vacation, when you go to the Philippines, don't overdrink at the beginning because their alcohol is not the same alcohol that we are used to, and all alcohol is completely different at different places. And when we are in another climate, we are in an all humid, hot climate, and when you're drinking, sometimes we get drunk faster.
Well, when I got there,
or we get tipsy, and sometimes people get out of control.
They were just, the uncles were just drinking beer. We had like 3 or 4 bottles of the big bottles of Red Horse in a row, and I said, let's get a couple bottles of whiskey and some Absolute vodka. But they didn't want to drink hard stuff.
Is this your first time, you said?
No.
Is this your first time you was in the Philippines?
No. This was this year. This year when I was there, you know, in the past, last year in April.
Okay, yeah, I was just saying when you first go to the Philippines, be careful because the drinks are not the same as what you may be used to. And the alcohol contents could be stronger. And like I said, the heat and the humidity and everything is going to make things, it's going to escalate things a little bit faster.
Yeah. Well,
So yeah,
I've been used to drinking heavy liquor for a number of years, so beer is like water, you know, it's like Kool-Aid to me. Well, I mean, you got to drink a lot of it to get drunk, but you know.
yeah. Well, people's tolerances, stone cold alcoholics to the newbies, they all get affected. Everybody, alcohol affects everybody a little bit different.
Yeah, I don't drink heavy like that anymore. Last year I was really drinking heavy, like martinis 3-4 times a night.
Yeah,
A week, I mean, you know.
I thought my Korean students, they are used to being
Jerry.
alcoholics because they all drink during in school and then everything, and it's like it's quite normal for them to drink even when they're in high school, and when they or even around their parents, because their parents kind of endorse them to drink because they do it at home. It's like a social thing for Koreans. And when the Koreans goes to the Philippines for learning English, a lot of them lose control when they go out to the bars and they get a weekend boyfriend, another Korean get a weekend boyfriend, girlfriend, and they get in a fight. They jump in a taxi and they take off, and they don't know where they're at, and they're already intoxicated, and the cab driver doesn't know what's going on, and sometimes the cab driver is kind of like the bad guy, and they will rob you, kick you out, and take your money. So yeah, it's not good. So it's kind of good to be in control when you're out, and don't walk away from the group of people that you're with, because there's a lot of people that will prey on you when you're by yourself, and a lot of people could give you a Mickey in your drink, drop something in your drink, and then take you home, do whatever to you. So yeah, you're not in a very protective place. You're not at home, so be careful when you go out drinking.
So were any of those Korean girls hot? Oh
What's
yeah,
that, Rich?
JD Okra. I have. I love it.
What do you
Love to getting drunk with Filipinos, man. They're fun people.
Yeah, they are. But again,
Great.
stay with the group that you're with. Don't walk away from the group, because again, you could black out if you're getting, like I said, like what Richard just said, if you're getting wasted.
Yeah.
You just got to be careful, and don't flash a lot of money around. Don't put your wallet or your cell phone in your back pocket. Always keep them in your front pocket, and don't have a lot of cash with you when you go out at night, especially if you're going out drinking. Try to have enough money with you, just enough that you can have when you that's going to take care of you and your date, or just you and your friends. Don't overdo it.
Yeah. Well, based on what the guys are saying in the chat, they're talking about drinking, getting wasted with Filipinos. Yeah. Last year when I was there, I was having a great time getting wasted a number of times with Filipinos, and my wife pulled me out of parties when I was having a blast. I was having a great time, and she took me out of there, and I got so mad. She just got me a taxi and said, "Let's go. We're going to the hotel." And I got so pissed off.
Yeah, I can imagine that. My father used to do that when I was young.
Oh man.
And don't try not to be king of the hill, be macho man. when you're going out, because sometimes people want to get boisterous.
Yeah,
these are kind of things that you don't want to do.
Oh, we were drinking on a street. These guys were playing basketball, and I had just got there like at 1 a.m. and the guys were out playing basketball, the uncles and stuff of my wife, you know, and next thing you know, there's got little tables set up, a whole bunch of bottles of Red Horse and San Miguel and everything, and they knew I played guitar, so somebody ran in their house and got a guitar, and it was missing one string on it too, you know. They wanted me to play guitar for them right there on the spot, you know. Yeah. Oh man, no. I keep wanting to drink and drink and drink and drink and drink. You know, I said, come on, go get some more. They just run down to these little stores, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Try not to do it on your dime. Hey,
it's nothing, man. It's like
nothing spilled. And how you doing?
Me, it was like nothing. I mean, it cost nothing. You ever drink in America in a bar, man? I used to spend friggin' tons of money when I was a single guy in bars.
Hey, Michael V. Yeah, but yeah, you might be able to do that, but you know, after a while, the same amount of people they're gonna kind of expect you to be doing that all the time. Like you're the one that's gonna buy the drinks, so it's not always good to be the one that's gonna be flipping the bill.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I can't even read it. How do you tell if those things are lady boys? I mean, I ain't looking for women, but how the hell do you tell? What are the signs of a lady boy? The size, the way they talk, the way they're built.
I don't. If you're drunk, you won't know if you're drunk. You know.
Really?
What's the signs of a lady boy?
Yeah, if you're drunk, you don't know.
Come on, that's very easy. It's hit them by the nuts, and
oh really?
You got one eye open, and you're already almost on your lips.
A pecker, Danny Gordon says a pecker usually. Yeah, Danny's gonna grab under the skirt, right?
Oh God, but you know, that's almost like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
You know, if you do that, and if it's a girl, you're gonna go to jail for assault, and if it's a guy, then you get a date for the night.
Oh. They use the Trump method and grab the pussy, right?
Yeah, indeed.
And she ain't wearing pants.
And when you feel nuts.
Oh, that would be hard.
If you get a handful. Yeah. Oh, I think I told this before. When I was back in high school, we could smoke, and we were all smoking reefer in the smoking area in school. And this guy who was a semi-professional boxer, Danny Bucci was his name. He was telling us, he goes, "Oh, you won't believe this. My brother was out making out with this chick in the back of a car, and he reached up under her skirt, and it was a guy, and we all flipped out. Oh man, that's the worst possible thing you can think of."
I had a Korean student, and he got drunk. He left his friends. He picked up a girl, and he took him to the Love Hotel. A Love Hotel is a place like a motel where you can pay by the hour, by the 3 hours, 6 hours. And they went, and the girl give him a BJ, and then he found out that the girl that gave him a BJ was a he. So, and his friends, his Korean friends, they knew what was happening, and they just did it to him anyway, just for giggles and laughs. I think that's kind of messed up friends, but it's kind of like the new guy's initiation.
Kev, did you know some guy that got a BJ from one of them transvestites or ladyboys, and it was he didn't know it was a ladyboy?
That's what I just told you.
Okay, because that's what Jay was asking. Yeah, I was reading the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The Korean guy, he after he got done, then he tried to you know, take care of business, and he took off the clothes of the he she, and they found out that it wasn't a she, and he got all mad and everything, and he didn't do anything. He just hurry up and got his clothes on, and
Oh no, I'm a
he
homo.
took off outside.
I thought he was gonna say have like emotional issues and think he was a homo or whatever.
Oh God, maybe he got emotional issues, but his friends sure had a good laugh out of it.
Oh yeah, you know how friends are, right?
Yeah, and most of his friends was they all worked together in Korea. So yeah, and a lot of them don't get to have a social life like people do in the U.S. and in the Philippines because it costs too much, and they are mostly work orientated. The Korean people, and women are out looking for a husband, and the guys are out trying to make a name for themselves, and they think if they can get working grasp of English, they can up their game and get in a good job and a good wife.
I heard one time there was an engineer in Japan who worked for Toyota. This is a few years back. He was in one of these workaholics. He worked 100 hours a week, and he died from overworking. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. That's. Yeah. You could easily do that. Maybe not 100 hours a week.
Yep, that's what they said.
Maybe 90. Really?
At 100, yeah. He was obsessive. Yeah.
And he didn't get nothing from it.
Jay said, I have a friend who got a BJ from a tranny. He didn't know it until afterward. He asked me, did that make him gay? And Jay said, yes. It fucked him up. I would have said the same thing to my friends. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, a lot of those Korean people, they have mental issues, and some of them will try to commit suicide because they think they are wrecked, and they are disgraced, and if their friends found out, or if their friends are going to tell other people, they think that the only way out is for them to save face for their family is to do a Peter Pan out the window or something. You never know, but yeah, suicide in the Orient is very high. So was in STD in the Philippines for Koreans are number one for STD disease in the Philippines. For when they go to the doctor to the clinic, and if the doctor sees like me taking my student to the clinic, the doctor already knows why he's there, because there's so many Koreans that catch it.
Really? Wow, I didn't know that.
I get 18. Oh yeah, look it up. Anybody look up the number one race for STD in the Philippines, and it's the Koreans. I'm not laughing, but yeah. I got 18 people. I got 42 people. I got 42 viewers. You guys, I'm almost got my feelings hurt. We got 2 hours, and I'm almost thinking about slowly closing down. So if you guys want me to stay on for a little bit longer, you guys better smash those likes like what my brother in Cebu says. Sentai 7. He says, smash those likes.
Yeah, smash
I
the
don't see
likes.
any more wrenches in the oh yeah, Jay's got one. I don't see any more wrenches here though.
Thanks, brother.
What kind of motorcycle is that there?
Oh, I just took it from Google. I just type in motorbikes, and I took a nice one.
Is it like a Indian or Harley, or is it
chopper?
Triumph?
It's more chopper model. I like choppers.
Yeah.
Anyway,
oh, hey.
it looks more like a Suzuki or a Yamaha
Honda.
to me.
Yeah, or Yamaha. Yeah.
Yeah, more Yamaha, I think.
If some of you guys on my Facebook, I'm on my site right here with Peter, and it says about Lazarus, and it shows this guy driving this huge motorcycle. Lazarus is a motorcycle. It's like a Boss Hog motorcycle. It's a huge ass, big motorcycle. I don't know if that's the one that has the Viper engine, Dodge Viper.
Seriously,
that they turn it into a motorcycle. Yeah.
I drove 5 years. I drove
insane.
5 years with a fat boy Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
Richard.
So Lazarus came back from the dead. Well, that motorcycle, it's gonna put you. Hell. Another good thing, if you guys, when you go on vacation, you can get insurance for vacation insurance, property insurance for when you go on vacation for like your cameras, laptops, all this kind of stuff. If like for theft insurance, you can get that for when you do go on your vacation. If something does happen, you are covered. A lot of people have like nice cameras, have nice laptops and stuff like this, cell phones and stuff. And I'm not saying get it and then fake it. No, just get it, and if something does bad happen, you are covered. So you can get it maybe at the airport or at your own insurance company.
Yeah.
So that's something to look at before you go on vacation.
I don't think they're gonna give me an insurance on an 8-year-old cell phone, and the tablet I use costed me only $200. So
yeah, but like I said, all insurance companies have different things and different. Everybody's a little bit different. But you ought to look at your own, like homeowners insurance, and see if you're covered. But when you go on vacation, if for theft, damage.
The only thing I took that was a healthcare insurance, just for outside Europe, and with the repat. When there's something happening that I can go back to Belgium. So that insurance I have, and that cost me only 30 euros a year for that insurance. So
yeah, Danny, Holy Week is coming up pretty soon. Liquor stores will not be open. You cannot buy liquor when you go on Holy, when they're having like Holy Week and stuff. And if they do, they might close early. So you might want to stock up a little bit early on holy wine, holy beer, stuff
Holy
like
water.
that.
Holy water.
Because
Those are pretty nice.
or even at the store,
Mhm.
they might close early for that. Roger Miller.
Want a 212cc go-kart engine with CVT torque converted to on a bicycle.
Sounds like a nice bike. Yeah. A lot of these places, these tourist places, they do, you can do rent motorcycles, scooters, jet skis. When you're doing that, do a walk around. I don't know if you're familiar. A lot of people that do construction, or if they do heavy equipment, we're used to doing a walk around on the equipments and stuff. Do a walk around on the motorcycle. Do a walk around on the jet ski, and point out if there's any flaws, if there's scratches, gouges on the vehicles, and point it out to the person that you're renting it from, for you don't get charged for it, because they could play, oh, I didn't know that, or we didn't see that, or this never happened, and it happened only when you had it. So you got to be careful about it, and just let them take a look at you. Show them before you take off, or you take off, and then let them know it, and you also take a picture of it. Don't take your cell phone with you when you go out on a jet ski. It ain't waterproof. You never know. Or your wallet, be careful with your loot, your credit cards. These are things, like I said, things to look out for, things to do, things not to do. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Roger. I was also tired from that.
Hola bola.
Yeah. What time is it?
I can't take holidays on holiday weeks, so I have to work these weeks anyway. So I can only go when there's no holidays.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Sure. Trying to get holiday leave. Trying to find somebody to cover for you.
Indeed. And if you go with plane on holidays, then the price is double or triple for the same ticket and for the same flight.
Yeah. Traffic is going to be bad on Holy Week.
Yeah.
A lot of people, after they go to church on Holy Week, a lot of them are going to want to go to the ocean, or they want to go to the hot springs, or they want to go to the lake, and they want to bathe themselves in the water. It's like a traditional thing. So look at traffic being heavy. Give yourself time for going there early or leaving early, just to get out of the rat race of the traffic.
Yeah, indeed. And I've seen also good advice here on the chat. So ATMs will be empty, and also make sure that you are covered if you are there, and make also sure that you have food enough.
Yeah.
And drinks enough, especially for Sentai.
Yeah.
That you got beer.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But,
Captain's Building. How you doing, brother? I hope you're having a good time over there in Cebu. Philippine Islander, Jay. Yeah. Sentai 7 and his team Dick and Cider, hope you're having a joyous time with the wrench. Don't drop the wrench and hit your toe. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, don't let all this YouTube stuff and all these things get to you. You know,
I'm just
at the
wondering.
end of the day, we turn off the lights, turn off the power.
Yeah, and I
You're not Superman. Nothing has changed. You're not better looking. You're not any wealthier, and you're not any glamour more.
Exactly.
So you got nothing to prove. You ain't proving nothing.
Exactly.
So if you're carrying a grudge, or if you're trying to impress other people, I was looking at this guy in Hong Kong. He's having a war with somebody over in Macau. Pretty funny. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I said, this kind of stuff is supposed to be strictly entertainment. Learning and, yes, entertainment. It depends on what you get out of it.
Love is stronger than hate. I know, good song. Love is stronger than pride.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, I'm just for
boys and
reading a little
girls.
bit of chat, Kevin.
Yeah. Well, so, boys and girls, we had an excellent show. We had Mikey 550, not Mikey 550. I'm sorry, Kiwi Mike, Alan. He found it better to talk to his girlfriend than talk with you guys. That's probably true.
Yeah.
Richard. Yeah.
Hey now.
I hope all of you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Hanging out, doing stuff.
Yeah. I will. I live my life. I walk my path.
Yeah.
And
there you go.
And I know.
I agree. Love is stronger than hate, but a nice pair of tits are hard to beat.
That's true.
So long that nice pair of tits doesn't come with balls and a dick, that's fine for me.
Right.
Everybody's a comedian, huh?
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, saggy balls.
Look,
all right, you guys.
Kevin, I just
appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
Kevin, can I say a last thing to the chatters, to my friends? So if everybody see ban the manga from Belgium, that's not
last
me.
comment.
That's not me, okay? I always reveal myself to my friends anyway. So so my friends know that he's a faker, and I'm wondering where he is because he's not in the chat anymore, I see. So that's why I wanted to jump in, Kevin.
All right, buddy.
Okay, take care.
Take the easy road. Don't take the high road. Don't take the hard road.
No, I take my way. I take my way, and the fakers can drive on the highway.
Yeah. But again, you guys, have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be true to yourself. That's what you can do. Always be true to yourself. Dick and Cider, have a good night.
Of course.
Thomas, keep warm up north. Man. Oh, sorry, bud. The rinse. You gotta turn the tools in at the end of the night.
Suckers, I still got mine.
Well, yeah, but your night is always going on.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. I'll talk to you
Hey,
guys
see
on
ya.
another day. Hey, Jay, have a good. Oh my gosh, have a good day, man.
Jay,
I was gonna say have a good night, but have a good morning.
take care.
You
all.
and Rose and your son have a good morning. Yeah. Be safe. All right, I'm out.